Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eric, and I am here to talk to you today about post-college life. Now, a college degree isn't necessarily what it used to be. It used to mean a lot more. You were able to get a job pretty easily straight outside of college, and one big thing, there wasn't a humongous amount of debt that came with it. So, a lot of people nowadays are kind of struggling with life after college because they've got a huge amount of debt, they really don't have a great job, and they're really not having the best time in life. Now, being a recent college grad myself, I am by no means an expert on the subject. I just have a few things that I have been able to keep afloat and to have a decent time in my post-college life. So here's a list of the 5 ways that make adulting easier. Also, disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of the apps I may mention. I just use them myself, and I'm thinking maybe it might be useful for other people as well. Number 1, budget yourself. Yes, this may seem obvious. Oh, budgeting, of course, duh. But here's the thing, not a lot of people actually take budgeting very seriously. They treat it more like a New Year's resolution. They do it for a couple of weeks, and then they give up on it. Don't give up on it. With the economy nowadays, it's really important to be aware of where your money is going and how you can find ways to stop spending it while still enjoying the same quality of life you really want. So maybe you can find some cheap food recipes online or find cheaper foods in general. Discover some new, less expensive hobbies. Or in general, just stop spending so much on the stuff that you used to before. It may not be easy, but sometimes it's totally worth it. Using an app like Mint can really keep you organized in where your money's going and help you keep on a budget. Number 2, travel. I know what you're thinking. He just said to budget and now he's telling us to travel? That costs money, bro. Right, but here's the thing. You can include travel expenses in your budget. If you're 20-something, now is the time to see the world. Maybe get a car and start going out and exploring new states, or hop on a train and see where it leads you, or better yet, if you have the money and the time, find a plane and go to a new country that you never thought you'd experience before. Kayak.com gives you a really comprehensive list of a bunch of different websites of the cheapest way to travel, so give it a look if you're ever considering going somewhere. Even if it's a year or every other year, it's really important to travel because now may be the only time you really get to do that for a while, because soon you may not have the chance to do it at all because you might have a family, or you might have other expenses or other things come up, and it just may not be an option in the future. Number 3, invest. This is gonna sound really uppity, but you need to start investing now, especially if you're a 20-something. Whether it be in real estate, stocks, or mutual funds, investing even $10 to $20 a month can really get you started on planning for your future. Getting in that habit is really important because it could help you further down the road in regards to squaring away cash later. Acorns is a great app because it invests the spare change in each dollar that you spend. You're able to basically invest without really having to put much work into it. And if you want to take a bigger risk for yourself and kind of learn a little bit about the stock market, Robinhood is a great app because it lets you invest in any stock that is available on the market. And if you need help along the way, you can always talk to a local broker who might be able to figure out the best option for you. Number 4, do what makes you feel good. Many college graduates are having the problem of finding a job they like, or even finding a job in general, and because of it, they get stuck in the same place and they're not really able to go to something new. Plenty of people talk about going somewhere, but then they really don't do anything about it. Why? What's stopping you? Come on, dude. But seriously, I know it takes a lot to plan a trip. It takes a lot financially, it takes a lot emotionally, and it may be a change that you haven't necessarily experienced before. But here's the thing, you can plan for it. As a part of your budget, you can really start to figure out when would be the best time for you to move, save some money to do it, and eventually end up in a place that you might be better suited for. There's a little bit of a risk that goes with this, but a lot of the times you're not going to get out of a dead-end place unless you do something about it, so you may as well take a risk, and it might lead to great reward. At first, it may not seem like it's worth it, but never lose sight of your goal. On top of that, taking care of yourself is really important too. Yes, I know, little cliche stuff about health, but it's totally true. Working out can really make you feel better in general, both mood and health-wise. Apps like the 7-Minute Workout Challenge really keeps you on track and doesn't really require a lot of actual time from you, so even if you're working 2 jobs, you can still find time to work out while also fitting everything else in your life. I'm using it right now, and it's great because all you need is a wall, a chair, and the floor, and that's that's it. You have no excuse. And find things that you really enjoy doing. Don't forget to take care of yourself personally, whether that be finding a new hobby or hanging out with friends or even more binging on Netflix. It's really important to also have you time. And lastly, number 5, be prepared for failure. No one is going to say adulting is easy. It's not. In fact, transitioning from college to the real world is probably going to be one of the hardest things you can ever do in your life. You might not get a job you want. Heck, you might not even get an interview. You may not get accepted into the grad school that you were looking to get into. And bills may continue to pile up and never seem to end. But guess what? All of it is going to be okay. There will be plenty of time for things to fall into place, and typically, with some hard work and some planning, things usually do fall into place. It may seem hard, but keep going. Always keep your head up. All you can do is breathe and take it one day at a time. Sometimes life has a way of working out in the ways that we didn't expect, but it ended up being the best thing for us. So always stay positive. Of course, there are so many other things that you could do besides this list, but these are some of the things that just keep me going every single day. And hopefully someone found this insightful, or at least a reminder them to breathe, because that's all you really can do sometimes. And in the rare chance that you are someone who is doing well immediately after college, please never lose appreciation for that. So many other people would love to be in your shoes and have what you have. And for everyone else, to borrow a line from the Rolling Stones, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you might find you get what you need. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and like and comment on the video if you choose to do so. My name is Eric Montague, and I will see you next time.